Alright guys, let's start off with the parking sensor noises, shall we? We're not done yet, hold on. Alright, well that's always fun. So, as you can see, this is going to be a different kind of video than normal. I figured I'd do a new little series, or I don't know, collection of videos or whatever you want to call it, called Afternoon Drive, just to talk cars with you guys, since I'm always talking about just my car in general. I figured maybe you guys want to talk about other cars, or just have other discussion, you know, between automotive enthusiasts, which I am. So figured I'd start this off, turn the camera around for once, and see how that turns out, and see how you guys like it. I don't really have a mount, so it's just the camera kind of sitting on the dash on the towel, and the lens of the camera is actually sitting on the clock, the analog clock from the Ghibli. So it kind of works out. We'll see how well it goes. This is my first time doing a video like this, so see if you guys like it. Hopefully the audio is good. I'm not sure if it's gonna be good. I'll try to fix that in the meantime, but something different, not the wind noise. It's, you know, inside of the car. You never really get to see me driving. If this doesn't work out well, then I'll try using the GoPro. I just figured you guys will like better quality, so with this camera you get better quality. So see how it works. I'll be taking pauses when I'm doing accelerations, because if the sound is good, you might want to hear that over anything. So let me roll down the window just a little bit. See how this goes. Okay, well, that didn't go so well. That turn kind of caught the camera off guard there, so I'll make sure I keep going straight from now on, instead of taking sharp turns. So hopefully you guys can see me pretty well. We'll go straight for a little while. So I just wanted to talk with you guys for a moment, just to let you know, if you're new here, I'm not really a vlogger or, you know, a YouTuber. I guess I just like to make videos for fun, and help people with Ghibli ownership experience, and talk and learn stuff that I don't know about my car, and maybe help you guys learn stuff in the process. I've been into cars since, as cliche as this sounds, since I was 15, once the first Fast and the Furious movie came out. You know, I wasn't even able to drive yet, but I was ready to. I was eager to drive after watching those movies, thinking that, oh, I'm gonna get this car and do all this stuff to it, and it's gonna be crazy. And my friends helped me out there too, because they were into cars as well. So they were a year older and they could drive, and they started getting cars and modding them out and stuff like that. My first car was actually given to me by my mother. It was a 1999 Pontiac Grand Am SE. It was like that turquoise, that weird turquoise green color. You guys, if you followed me for a while, you've probably seen it. I was under a bridge. Let's see. I shook the camera a little bit again. Can't do that too much, I guess. So yeah, you guys have seen it, if you followed me for a while. I did some small things to that. I mean, it was like my first time having a job and having a car, so it came really slowly. It wasn't the Grand Am that I wanted, but it was, of course, the Grand Am I got because it was given to me. So then after that, I ended up buying another Grand Am, my own car, for the first time, and it was a 2004 Grand Am GT, the SCT version that had like the nice flat spoiler. These people behind me are laughing at my license plate. I get that a lot also. People will take pictures or laugh at it. You can see them look down and they'll laugh, or they'll look at the person and point and laugh at it. So we'll see these. Looks like he might be taking a picture. Yeah, so I bought that. That was the first car I bought. It was 2004, had 31,000 miles on it, and I love that car. I know a lot of you, my early subscribers, know that car because that's the car I started putting on YouTube. So I've been doing this for a long time because I got that in 2008. That one, I mean, I modded that like crazy. I probably spent $10,000 on it, and it wasn't even like performance mods. It was like all, you know, just all interior, exterior mods that to make the car look good, because I wasn't really into fast driving, or I didn't want to tinker with engine and stuff because I didn't know anything about that stuff. So, you know, if you don't know what you're doing, why do it? You know, it's just one of those things to where, like, why would you even start digging into unknown territory and then mess up your car that you worked so hard for? So after that, my next car was what did I get next after that? Oh, my Charger. So I had got a 2012 white Dodge Charger SE. It was after the new models had came out. I was in love with those, and I love the refresh with the backlighting that went all the way across, and I mean, it was just awesome. I love those things. So I ended up getting one of those new Chargers and had it for about a year until it started to crap out on me, and I think the wheel sensor or wheel something, speed sensor or something, I don't know, went on it, and I couldn't put it into gear. So after that, I got stranded because I couldn't put it into, you know, park or drive or anything. So I ended up having to get it towed, and I got it towed to the dealer. And what happened after that was I took it there, and the BMW dealership was next to it. So I ended up going to the BMW dealership and just kind of peeking around, like, oh, you know, I wonder what they have here. So then after that, I saw a 5 Series I really liked, a white one, and this is where my love for white cars started, because I had the white Charger, and then the white 5 Series, I seen that on it, man, that looks really good. It was a 2013 BMW 535i M Sport, so it had the M Sport package. Let me pull this up a little bit. It had the M Sport package, and it had the cinnamon interior, and it was just, it just looked so good. So I was like, you know what? I had that Charger for a year, and it's already done this to me. What else is gonna happen? So I decided to go talk to BMW, and ended up walking out with the car that day. Same day I went in there and looked at it. I'm a sucker for that. I do that kind of stuff. I don't know why. So I had the Charger for about a year, and I ended up going to Dodge, and right next to Dodge in that whole Fiat Chrysler area, Maserati Ghiblis started to appear. They started making them in 2014, and Daytona had just got their shipment. Well, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna try to do it slowly. When I find a turnaround, I'm gonna loop around, and hopefully the camera doesn't go flying. Daytona got their shipment, and 1 second. Sorry guys for the inconsistency. I'm gonna hold this actually so it doesn't. Now, I would love to take off very fast and give you some noise, but since that didn't work out too well last time, I'm just gonna do this gradually so I don't make the camera go flying. But I'll use another camera to get the cooler shots. Let's do it this way. Right, hopefully that got some good sound on there. So yeah, the Ghibli started showing up, and Maserati didn't even have a dealership in Daytona yet, but they started putting a few Ghiblis in the Fiat section of that dealership, and I was like, I had just put my Grand Am up for sale, and I love my BMW, but I made the mistake again of going and looking at the Ghiblis, and I know people say, and I'm gonna get slack for this because I pronounce it Ghibli. It's pronounced Ghibli. I hear people pronounce it Ghibli. I guess it depends on where you're from or whatnot, I'm not sure, or maybe I'm just slaughtering the name. But anyways, I'll just say I went and looked at my Maserati, or a Maserati in the dealership, and my Grand Am was up for sale. I made the mistake of taking it for a test drive and fell in love with it immediately. And I didn't even use the paddle shifters at the time. And I just already knew that I loved it. It had so much soul, and it had style, and it just was, it was a Maserati. So I ended up selling the next day. I sold my Grand Am. Somebody came and picked it up, and then traded in my 535 BMW and got my white Maserati Ghibli. Now, it just was crazy because I can't keep a car for a full year before I get rid of it and get another one, which is the case with this one too. So, for this car, you know, I saw it posted online that they had this, they got this in, and that it was their only model of the Zegna version, and the interior was perfect. It's what I would have originally got the Ghibli in if I would have got the Ghibli that I wanted. If I would have spec'd it out, it would have been the red interior with the carbon trim and the bigger wheels and all that. I got a very base model Ghibli. I did have, you know, like the sport touring package that came with the paddle shifters, the aluminum pedals, and I think like 2 other things. But this was everything that I wanted. I was okay with not doing the 21-inch titanium wheels and the carbon package because I knew I was going to do something different with the wheels anyway, which I ended up just powder coating these. And the 20s fit perfect. I put 20s on the Beamer. I put 20s on the Grand Am. You know, I put 20s on the Charger. Actually, I switched the 20s out. Oh no, wait, you know what? Yeah, I don't know if they were 18 or 20s, but I'm rambling. Anyways, I put 20s on everything else, so I was like, I'm just going to switch these 20s out and get powder coated versions anyway. So I was like, I'm cool with that. The black piano wood looks amazing. I was like, this is what I want. You know, let me go in there and we'll crunch some numbers. And I went in there and looked at it in person, and I'm just like, I was just like, I do this to myself every year. I wait a year and get a new car. I'm never satisfied. I just love cars so much that I want to drive everything. I want to own everything. But this was the creme of the crop for me. So punch the numbers. You know, I'm sweating because, you know, whenever I buy a car, it's exciting and it's nerve-wracking in the same sense because, you know, you're buying a car, you're spending a lot of money. You know, and this was definitely a lot more money than my previous one, so it was very nerve-wracking for me, but it was an awesome experience, and I walked away with this car, and I've enjoyed it so much, and now this is something that I plan on having for a long time now. I mean, it hasn't been a year yet, so we'll see what happens. But I've fallen in love with this car, and this is gonna be the one. I think that everybody else around me loves it, you know, friends and family, and I mean, I do it for me, but you know, I love that my hard work as a person pays off in the purchases I make and the investments I make, and being self-employed, you know, this was a very good accomplishment for myself. So this is the way I go about enjoying my successes, and there will be hopefully much more after this. So I'm not stopping here. This will continue to be a daily driver, but hopefully I have something else up my sleeve within the next couple years, you know, my weekend warrior. But this was a long video, 15 minutes. I turned the camera on myself for once. Hopefully you guys like it. You know, I want to do some more afternoon drive videos and talk more about other cars and different things with the automotive world. So you guys like it, definitely thumbs it up so I know you like it. Comment, and you know, if you guys want to have a discussion, you have any more questions to ask me, let me know. Until then, guys, catch you in the next one.